Visiting Takeru Uyama, Haruko's childhood friend, on his first day at Tenbi Academy, Haruko arrives early to ensure that Takeru has the best possible start. After having an awkward moment at his dorm room, the two then travel around the campus to take in the sights. Haruko excuses herself to prepare for the induction ceremony. Takeru decides to wander around some more and witnesses a curious confrontation between two female students before having a run-in with Kodama Himegami, who is hanging from a branch. Himegami gets knocked down from the branch and lands on Takeru. Takeru makes a comment about her clothing. Just before Himegami was about to thrash Takeru for his comment, she notices a strange mark on Takeru's chest, which stops her momentarily. As Takeru walks away to make his way to the ceremony, unrevealed to the reason why yet, Himegami says to herself that she has found her mortal enemy as she stares at Takeru walking away. At the ceremony, Takeru learns that fighting is a way of life for the students. Himegami requests a duel. She picks Takeru as her opponent. Before the fight starts, Himegami talks to Takeru and makes it seem like it's just a friendly duel between two students. But she intends to weaken him so she could easily put an end to him later. Luckily, their match is interrupted by Inaho Kushiya. Haruko gets upset that some strange girl is hugging all up on Takeru and asks for an explanation. Inaho introduces herself and claims to be Takeru's fiancé. At the end of this episode, Takeru ends up sharing a dorm with Haruko, Himegami, and Inaho. Takeru walks in on Himegami changing and gets an eyeful. As a result, the four roommates are nearly late for school, earning Haruko a reprimand from Student Council President Fudan Takaki. The school day starts with physical exams, so Takeru and Kengo Usui both decide to sneak out of class to check out the girl students. Seeing that they are both men of culture, they quickly become friends. Himegami catches them and puts a thrashing on them. Takeru finds out from a strange machine that he's an anomaly at Tenbi Academy, since no Makin can be matched to him, leaving him defenseless in case of a duel. Takeru sits on a bench thinking about his bad situation. While Inaho eats her lunch, she tells him don't worry and that she vows to protect him. Takeru asks her why she said that she was his fiancé at the induction ceremony. Inaho gets sad for a moment because Takeru doesn't remember her. She then tells him it's okay that he doesn't remember. She then tells him to promise that he will try to remember her. Haruko comes by with Takeru's lunch that he forgot. Takeru tells Haruko that he wants to join the photography club, but Haruko forbids it, as she tells him instead to consider the security committee. The next morning, Takeru walks in on Haruko this time. The school day starts off with a duel between a male and female student. Takeru watches the fight with the rest of the students, but he is worried about the girl's safety. Haruko, Himegami, and Inaho stop Takeru from interfering in the duel. When it looks like the girl is seriously going to get hurt, Takeru can no longer idly watch. He jumps into the fight, stopping one of the male students' attacks, which causes just enough of a distraction for the female student to emerge victorious in the duel. Haruko tells Takeru if he cares about safety that much, that he should join the security committee. Takeru requests an explanation of the security committee, which turns out to be Haruko as part of the student-run Mado Kinkei Keek, anti-evil organization, or Makinki for short. Takeru, Kengo Usui, and Inaho all express interest in joining the organization after discovering that its aim is to assure the fairness of duels and to safeguard the duelers. However, each of them has their own motivations for joining. In the school, it is customary to have a new member greeting party at the hot springs. But, since the club is co-ed, everyone dresses in swimwear. This does not stop Takeru and Kengo from ogling over their cohorts. The girls get tired of Takeru and Kengo ogling eyes on them and having to go to the other side of the hot springs. While they are there, they keep hearing the girls talk about their still developing bodies. While Takeru and Kengo both agree that this is torture, a bear suddenly appeared. This gave the girls an opportunity to display their talents and abilities. In order to investigate the mark she spotted on his chest when they first met, Himegami interrupts Takeru's massage to ask him out on a date. While on the date, they shop at the mall and visit a maid cafe. Then they sit by the water, all the while told by Haruko, Inaho, and even Kengo Usui. A mystery man from a group called Kamigari suddenly appears and challenges Himegami to a duel. While fighting, Himegami notices that the mark that was on Takeru's chest from before is no longer visible. This distracts her, which leaves her open for an attack. Takeru jumps into the water after her. After jumping out of the water with Himegami in his arms, Haruko and Inaho comment on how cool he looks at that moment. Takeru gets enraged. While fighting, the mark reappears on his chest. After Takeru literally knocks the guy out of his pants, he calms down from his enraged state. Himegami goes to check on him. Takeru makes a comment that indicates that he has no memory of the last few moments. Himegami then gives Takeru a kiss for saving her life. That's it for this video. If you like videos like these, a sub and like would be appreciated. Until next time, stay safe out there.
Don't go, please don't go, please don't.